Gee, Gar. It's been like a month since we recorded an episode. We're getting really good at this.
I have failed season 3 of Ultraranger.
It's okay, you know what? Everyone has like their low point in their shows, and then they bounce back.
Yeah, don't worry, season 4 we'll get back into things. Hopefully we get back into our regular groove of things before season 3's finale.
Yeah, February's been a dull month.
It's only been 6 days.
Yeah.
No world event has happened.
Called coronavirus. There's only one cure for that, Gar.
Schwalling the
On
roll call.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Kaiju Sentai Ultraranger, the show where we talk about Ultraman's past, present, future, Godzilla, and all kaiju in between. I am your host, UltraPinkcaster Lane.
And
yes, I know that I am Greycaster
you already did this bit.
Lane. Did I?
Yes.
The last episode?
Yes.
Oh, yes, I did. Never mind.
That's how long it's been since we recorded.
I've already been Greycaster for a month.
Yeah. And I'm your host, Gar.
Yeah. Yellowcaster.
UltraYellow caster Gar.
Yeah, whatever.
Don't want to be fancy on this show. It's my show.
It's our show.
I'm sorry, who's the one that has more percentage of the show?
Okay. But without me, you wouldn't have that 40%.
No, I would have that 100%. I would own the entire show.
Sure. Just make a robo-me. What do you think of
A Humalane?
What do you think of the show? The show, I love Belial.
Belial is great.
Ultraman Orb Dark, no Orb Black Schwartz.
Ultraman Orb no Black Schwartz.
I miss that man. Someone like posted a picture and like a clip of him recently, and I was on Twitter, and I was just like, "Bring him back."
Bring him back.
No, like if you're gonna watch Rube, watch it for Aizen. Makoto Aizen is.
Makoto Aizen.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's talk about some news.
Oh, your journey's cracked so hard.
Yeah. I heard that.
It's just like so you should have answered.
First bit of news is not actually in the news links, in which, while I'm editing this, I'm going to be like, oh, son of a bitch, what is it now?
Nani?
I got my friend into Ultraman.
Yes, you did.
Yes. My friend, who is nameless at this moment in time.
Nameless!
To, keep the protection of her safety.
Oh, now they know she's a woman. Good job. Her name's Nameless.
Her name's Nameless. She's a girl and she's my friend, but she's not my girlfriend.
She's a girl who just happens to be my friend. I'm his girlfriend. That's Spy Kid story.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I was like, oh, I'm going to finally get her into Ultraman. And her response was, well, you got me into Orville, and I love it. So I'll probably do the same thing with Ultraman.
Get you into Orbville.
Yeah, so the idea was I was going to show her an episode of the original, an episode of Tiga, and an episode of Ginga. Then I was talking about this with Greencaster, and he's like, that seems a bit too much. Show her your favorite show. Your favorite Ultraman show. And I'm like, alright, I'm going to show her, gee, you're giving me a lot of context for that.
Orb. I always say Orb is a good starting point.
Yeah, so, we did the 3-episode trial. We ended up watching 5 episodes.
Let me guess who your favorite character was. Was it Juggler?
It was actually Naomi. Her favorite characters are the SSP.
Oh.
Which, there's a lot from those episodes. I just don't remember.
Yeah, I do. They were fun.
Like I remember Orb. It was a fun show.
I just remember a guy was just like, hey, you guys have any more food? What? Did you bread? Ralph, you know food? Yeah, I'm hungry. Fuck! Then he goes to a bathhouse, and then the bathhouse He's like,
Guy,
the bathhouse is in danger. No!
Guy, you want to be my boyfriend?
And then Naomi's mom, who's the fucking best thing ever.
Juggler, who was also a good character in that episode.
Yeah, Juggler's like...
Where they're both trying to be serious, and then Naomi's mom says, fiction, selfish. Where were we? Oh, right. So what do you mean? It's like the music just resumes. Do
you want to fight later? Yeah. It's just like in Helsinger Bridge. It's like, wow, this really killed my boner. Save you for next time? Oh, I've got any time, you blogging bastard. Or whatever he says.
But one of the funniest things, though, is that, like, I was explaining to her, like, the whole card thing, like, the whole fusion card thing, and how it was like a gimmick. She just looks at me and was like, do you have any of those cards? And I'm like, yes.
Yep. That was the microwave.
Yeah, you probably didn't hear that, but probably did. I don't know.
Who cares? Anyway, we got a lot of fucking news.
Anyways,
Jesus Christ.
We got a lot of news, which isn't a whole lot of news, but still news. Actual news.
All I see is for first news story is Ultraman Zero to the save.
It's like English.
To the rescue?
So...
Oh no, Zero's about to attack those poor children.
And then I did this.
Oh, and your faces are all melted off.
See, even that kid's terrified.
Zero's about to kill those children.
So yeah, there was a typhoon in 2019 in Japan.
Oh.
Something happened one moment.
It's okay. He's done. He's done.
No.
Oh, Gar.
Oh, no, it's because someone left something in the microwave.
So yes, a typhoon affected areas in the Chiba Prefecture got a visit from Ultraman Zero in January.
You can at least wait until I come back.
Oh, you were hearing me. It's okay. Yeah, it was a typhoon. Oh, you just gotta push the door.
I know.
There you go. Season 3 of UltraRanger.
We're redoing all that. We're not keeping any of that.
Oh, come on. That was funny.
Nope.
Okay, fine. Oh no, Ultraman Zero is attacking those children.
We're not going back that far.
Okay.
Damn it! Now all of it's staying in.
Yay, good. That's what I wanted. We have fun shenanigans here on UltraRanger.
Fine.
So yeah, there's a typhoon. It was awful. Hope everyone's okay.
Yes. Freaking Ultraman showed up and established the Ultraman Foundation back in 2011 because of the Japanese earthquake. Do you remember that?
Yeah, you mean what started Forza to be a fun series instead of a serious one?
Yeah. And there's more pictures of Zero being friendly with the children.
Friendly. Oh, look at him trying to grab that kid so he can take it into space.
No, all the kids are prisoners.
I mean, wasn't
look at that kid. Look at that kid with the panda being like, "Oh, I'm gonna figure out."
It's
a
not
way.
even Ultraman. Why did you bring a fucking panda to see Ultraman Zero?
There he is building a puzzle of Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck.
No, I'm pretty sure he's trying to take the puzzle so the kids can't play with it. Like You gotta remember, Gar. Ultraman Zero's evil.
Oh, he is not evil.
Ultra 7 is the most evil Ultraman of all time. Belial's just... He's innocent.
Oh, wait, you think that picture, that kid right beside Ultraman Zero is just leaning towards him? That's
just Belial speaking to him, going...
To whisper in his ear, be like, "Hail Belial."
Yeah. Hey, glider.
That girl's making a pretty cure picture.
Precure, yeah.
Precure. And then that...
Oh no, he's about to crush that child's head!
You're awful!
I'm just saying how the picture looks, man!
Ultraman Zero is not evil.
Yes, he is.
But
he's
seeing
evil to me.
Seeing this puzzle, now I'm just thinking, oh my goodness, Disney's gonna buy Ultraman.
Now, you might consider Zero Darkness to be the evil form, but in Ultraland, Zero Darkness just means light. So technically, when he goes Zero Darkness, he's good, becomes good.
See, now that kid right there, the kid in the yellow in the back, she's terrified.
That's, okay, now that's something I'm actually wondering.
What?
What would happen if a human being was hit by a beam of an Ultraman? Would they just disintegrate with their face melt off, like in the Raiders of the Lost Ark when they opened the Ark up?
No, it would be more instant.
It's been...
Like, it would be like Star-Lord from Infinity War. Oh, man. That.
or it's when
that.
Sarah Connor in Terminator 2 is having that flashback and she gets hit with the nuke and just
No, it wouldn't be
someone
that.
needs to edit that fucking in. Just like Ultraman shooting his spacium ray and then it just cuts to the footage from Terminator 2 when like the fucking city's being nuked.
Now I'm curious as to wondering. Oh my goodness, where's the picture?
Yeah, see, and there's Tiga and Ultraman chasing after Zero for harming those poor children. Get back here, Zero, you piece of shit!
Zero is not a menace.
I'm wacky.
I honestly feel like making it J. Jonah Jameson with.
He's a menace.
Yeah,
I want Zero!
That's it. That's it right now. First news story we already got.
Zero's fucking evil.
We're not making that the title because we can't have F words.
Okay, Zero is... He's evil. Yeah, Zero's a menace.
Zero the Menace.
Here we go.
There, Dennis the Menace with Zero.
Hey, Ultraman Leo! I'm staying in your joint!
Hey, Ultra 7!
Oh my god. Oh no. Hey, Ultraman King! Oh.
That'll be Father of Ultra, because Mother Ultra will be like, oh, don't worry about him. He's fine.
Oh my goodness.
You can tell we've missed doing this show, because we spent the last 5 minutes on just...
how evil Zero is and affecting children after they just experienced a typhoon. What a fucking asshole. Anyways, next story. God. Anyways, Ultraman G's Chihiro Yamamoto joins Death Come True Gamecast. That's Liha?
Yeah, it's Liha.
Holy shit, I didn't recognize her.
I know, she looks so cute.
I guess.
What the fuck you saying?
She's looking a bit like Harley Quinn there.
What do you mean?
From Birds of Prey out in theaters February 7th.
Coming out never. Coming out
Gar's not looking forward to that movie.
I would, to quote George Lucas, if I had every copy of that movie, if I had the time, I would smash them all with a hammer.
What if I go see it and I'm like, Gar, it was a phenomenal film. Like, you have to go see it.
No. I still wouldn't go see it. I could go see it for free, and I would feel like I'm still getting ripped off.
I just need to chloroform you, and then you just wake up in the theater, it's starting, and you're restrained.
Have a fun time trying to pick me up, or trying to get someone to lift me.
I'll get someone to lift you. Get Self.
Self can't lift me.
Yes, he can. So yeah, it's does it come true?
Yeah. I just wanted to bring this up because it's Liha. She's my girl.
She is. I mean, I'll never see Moa again because, you know, she
Honey,
retired.
pass me the dish.
She got married to fucking
Ultraman.
No, fucking Zena.
Yeah, Zena.
Yeah. That's fucking. I can't believe that. Like they were partners in the show, and then they fell in love in real life and got married.
Yeah, it's like Ashton Kutcher and
Mila Kunis.
Yeah, Mila Kunis.
Now they're happily married.
They're happily married. They have kids.
Yeah.
The Ranch just ended on Netflix. So I don't know what he's gonna do now.
Oh, like is it over?
Yeah, it's over.
Oh wow.
Like it's done.
Wow. Whee. Wow. Well, good for Liha.
Seeing her like that makes me go, wow.
Wow.
I like your hair.
Oh, the guy who played, I think Daito from Ready Player One's in it.
Yeah, he was also in the random episode Kamen Rider Double.
Yeah, he was.
He was the guy that piloted the Gundam in Ready Player One.
Wasn't he the Heaven's Tornado kid?
Heaven's Tornado? I think so.
He was either he was the Heaven's Tornado kid. That was Daito. Wow, good for him.
Yeah. I mean, I still enjoy that movie. I just don't enjoy it a lot.
As much as
the book. Because the book had Ultraman in it.
Yep.
Ultraman beat the shit out of Mechagodzilla.
You just reenacted all 39 episodes of Ultraman to the fucking letter, and you got rewarded in a beta capsule.
Now I'm just wondering if they're reenacting the sub or the dub.
Sub.
Yeah. Next news story. So, yeah.
So we finally get to see Reiga.
Reiga.
Oh, Reiga.
Yeah, it's pronounced Ultraman Reiga.
So we were figuring out, who is he? Is he a new Ultraman? Is he the new Ultraman for 2020? Like, what the fuck is he?
Well, no, we knew he was going to be in the Taiga movie as like a form change or something. So, we just didn't know the extent of it.
Yeah, so we thought he was a fusion of just the Tri-Squad, because I was like, oh yeah, he's got a bit of like Titus's design there, and then I was looking more at his body one morning, like Ingar was in bed, I was in bed, and like
not in the same bed,
separate beds, yeah. And I'm like, huh, it looks like he has Jeed's body design. I'm like,
so yeah, let's talk about it. So he's a fusion of the following: Ultraman Ginga Victory, Exceed X Beta Spark Armor, Orb Trinity, Jeed Ultimate Final, Ultraman Groob, and Tristerium.
Wait, isn't Jeed Ultimate Final? What? I thought it was just regular Jeed. Jeed Ultimate Final isn't a fusion.
It's not.
No, exactly.
It's just Jeed's like most either is Exceed X Beta Spark Armor.
That's true.
But yeah.
He's a fusion of fusions.
He's broken.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like now, you just need to add Zero Beyond in there, and then he would be ultimately broken.
Wait, did you mention Groob?
Yeah, Ultraman Groob.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, it confirms that Asahi's in the movie. Just
bless her little heart.
Only as a voice, though.
Who cares though? Bless her little heart. She's
I
such a sweetheart.
We
didn't know what to think of Asahi when we first saw her in Rube, and then by the end we're just like, no, you're a precious little child. We love you. And yeah, no, he looks cool, I guess. I'm not the biggest fan of him.
I love him.
I'm not the biggest fan of him.
I am a huge fan of this design. Just the colors, the just design overall, I love every single bit of it. And I think we have some news on the monster. No, we don't.
So how does V become Ultraman Reiga?
Glad you asked, because that's our next news story. So he transforms, Hiroyuki transforms into Ultraman Reiga by using the new generation Eye, which is the Zero Eye Neo, just repainted.
Yep, and what's funny is we watched a review of it, because it's out now.
Yeah.
And it's just, it has the same ports as so you can put it with the G riser.
Yeah, you can still connect it to the G riser.
It doesn't do anything though.
No, it's still just the Zero Beyond stuff.
Looks nice though with it.
Oh yeah. It comes
with a ring.
Yeah, it comes with a ring. I'm just trying to find out.
Is it the Reiga ring?
The new generation LED. So it's probably how he does the final attack.
Probably. New generation LED. Connect them.
And it has all their grunts and such. It has 4
voices. It does. You can hear all of them.
Yeah. So many grunts.
Yeah.
The DX new generation Eye is going for 2,500 yen.
So this is $45.
The box art for it.
I want it.
I want it. But then again, I also want a lot of things, but I can't afford a lot of things right now.
Me neither. Damn life getting in the way.
One day I'll have the things that I want.
Yep.
But not right now. Next news story. Hopefully it's something surprising. Oh my goodness, it is. So, we actually do now have our trademark for the next Ultraman series coming out in July of 2020.
Whatever could it be?
Ultraman Z.
Wow. So original.
Ultraman.
I'm not going to tell you this,
Z.
Subaraya, but you skipped Y.
But why?
You got X. Can't just skip to Z.
But why?
I don't know. Why not? Ultraman why not?
Ultraman Wobbuffet.
Ah! Schwabuffet!
Schwabuffet!
Someone needs to make a fucking Wobbuffet picture, in Ultraman.
You're alright, you're saying that, I'm not gonna add it into the thumbnail.
Schwabuffet!
I don't even know how to spell Wobbuffet.
It's W-O...
I'll read it as that.
Wobbuffet!
Wobbuffet.
Wobbufet.
There it is. Wobbuffet.
No, Wobbufet.
Ultraman. Wobbuffet Ultraman.
Oh, my goodness.
Schwab!
Schwab!
So, yeah, just... Ultraman Z. I have 3 ideas of what he could be. 1. He's Zoffy's son.
Oh my god.
So that Zoffy can finally get recognition.
We're not gonna do another Sun Ultraman right after we just did a Sun Ultraman.
G came out 2 years before Taiga.
Okay, doesn't matter.
Theory number 2, with it being Zero's 2-year anniversary, or Zero's 10-year anniversary, it's Zero's long-lost brother.
Oh my goodness, I hope not. Oh, what's this, Fast 9?
We don't talk about shitty movies here. We don't talk about franchises that should have ended years ago.
Tom's got a brother. Oh, yeah, I bet he does.
Or 3, it's just a completely new Ultraman like Tiga.
I hope it's completely new.
Where he has no connection to anyone else.
I actually want that. I want just a singular Ultraman.
That has no connection to anyone else?
Exactly. Let him try to be his own by himself.
So like,
doesn't need anyone carrying him.
So like Tiga.
Yes.
I could see that because with all the hype of like getting all the new generation heroes back for the Taiga movie.
Because Rube was kind of like that. Like they had these powers of Ultraman with these Rube crystals, but it was just them. Another Ultraman never showed up and like helped them out or anything like that. Mm-hmm. It was just Rosso and Blue. Jeed, he was carried by Zero. Orb was carried by all the Ultramen. So...
And then maybe this is that in a literal sense because the original Ultramen do show up in that show.
Yeah, and then Taiga...
Host and all, aside from Taro, because Taro's actor was currently busy.
Taiga's kind of original, but he's still carried by his father.
His father's legacy.
Yeah, exactly. So I would actually like this Ultraman to be his own thing. And only his own thing. No other Ultramen show up. There's no other connections. There's not a secondary Ultraman. I just want him to be a single... Because I just feel like Taiga isn't focusing enough on them. Too much on the other characters.
We'll get into that.
Yeah.
By the way, we didn't really mention what we were talking about. We'll get to that.
We'll get to that.
We'll get to that. That seems like a shirt idea. We'll get to that. It's just a pile of like DVDs and such, and just me on the computer looking at it, be like, we'll get to that. Alrighty. We got a premium Bandai item. And speaking of Tiga, and Dinah, Gaia, and Cosmos.
Oh my god, they actually got them to post.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
They're selling jackets.
Oh.
Like Guts jackets, Super Guts, and whatever Gaia or XIG and Team I's jackets from the shows.
Oh.
In which they look pretty cool. Take a wild guess on which one doesn't want to be a part of Ultraman anymore.
Probably Gaia.
No, Daigo.
Oh, yeah.
He's the only one that's not here.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Unless that's him. Doesn't look like him.
No.
Yeah, that's not him. These jackets are polysphere?
I would admit, if I had like a shit ton of money to piss away on, I'd get a Guts jacket and then just get lame on the back.
It's funny because these jackets don't actually have names on the back of them.
No, I know they don't. They probably left that on purpose so you could put your own.
Yeah, you can just put it...
You just have Gar.
You just laminated tape.
I'm Gar. Remember Guts.
Oh, you can buy the spark lens for $410.
Yay. That, you know what, that's... Your name sounds like a fucking organization of its own.
Gar.
Just for the alien... The guard...
We're the Guardian...
Guardians against...
No. The gladiators against...
Guardians.
Yeah, Guardians.
Guardians against...
Reckless.
Something. So, Gar.
It's funny because my name actually is my initials.
I know. That's fucked up.
More like the coolest thing ever.
But yeah, no, these are really cool jackets. I like them. They have super guts.
Everyone complains about Super Samurai and Megaforce and all that. Even though Ultraman Dino over here is doing the whole super thing.
But Dino's the shit, so it doesn't matter.
Dino came out the year I was born.
Yeah. Can't wait to get to Dino.
And then we have XIG.
Cosmo! Oh, no, that's Gaia.
Yeah.
Gaia! I still have that saved on Facebook.
Oh, he's a member of GUARD. Okay. That's their organization, GUARD.
GUARD.
And then Cosmos.
Team Eyes.
Team Eyes. Open your eyes for the real Cosmos eyes. I don't know.
Oh, these jackets are expensive.
Yeah.
They're like almost $300.
Yeah. Well, they're probably like cosplay accurate.
Yeah.
Cosplay accurate. Show accurate.
They don't come in your size. They only come with mine.
Unfortunately, yeah.
I am a size Japanese extra large.
They're coming out in May of 2020.
Which one would you get if you really wanted it?
If I really wanted one?
I'd get the Team Eyes one. I like that one.
I would probably get the Super Guts one because I really like. As much as I like Tiga, I'm not really a fan of white outfits. Like it does look good, but I'd rather get Dinah because at least it has like white highlights and it doesn't take up the entire shirt. So it's like if I get dirty, it's gonna look bad. With the Dinah one or the Super Guts jacket, it looks better.
Yeah.
And yeah, just get metallic tape and put GAR. Go to conventions. I'm GAR, nice to meet you. Get like the DX blasters and such.
GAR, Super Guts.
GAR, I'm a member of Super Guts.
Ultraman GAR.
Spoilers. That's part of my NDA, man. I can't say anything about that right now.
Well, no, that's my fanfic. I imagine you as an Ultraman.
You son.
Just kidding.
Alrighty. So, remember the anime that came out last year?
Yep.
So there's a mobile game now.
Of course there is.
For the iOS and Android.
God damn it.
And it's called Ultraman. Be Ultra.
Ugh. Do you get to like be your own Ultraman?
I don't know.
Which you below the teaser is an isometric view of the action to be expected in the game. A pre-registration campaign is currently underway for players to get 1650 Spectrum points or Spacium points in the game at launching. Okay, so there's just a teaser, so it's not even out yet.
No,
it's coming spring 2020.
But that's tomorrow.
Well, cool, whatever. Mobile games suck.
Yeah.
Ichi fucking tries to get me into them, but I'm like, eh.
Oh, you mean like with his
Grand Blue Fantasy?
Yeah, Grand Blue Fantasy.
Yeah.
I mean, power to you, but Pokemon Go's the closest thing that I do, but I only play that in the summer. Alright, speaking of the Ultraman anime, Premium Bandai also announced a Chodo Heroes Ultimate set. So they are like the Soto figures from Kamen Rider.
So we got Yudo, Soto, and now Chodo. God.
What's next? Toto? When they're made of dog, or where they're dogs?
So we got Ultraman 7 and Jack.
Ace.
No, Ace. That's what I meant.
Ace.
I remember Jack's the big one. I was thinking either Ace or Jack. They look cool. I gotta say, like, I think every figure rendition of these guys we've seen, they're all good.
Mm-hmm.
They're always really good because, like, they're easier to do somehow.
Though we've shown some of our friends these, and they all have the same response. Hey, it's Iron Man.
It's Iron Man.
Hey, it's Iron Man.
I mean, this manga was made during like the hype of Iron Man, so
it came out in 2011. So Iron Man 2 was already a thing.
Yeah. So, and it's funny because Silver Centurion was a red and silver suit. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the fucking inspiration.
I wouldn't doubt it. With the whole now I'm curious. I'm looking that up now.
Okay.
While I look it up, you talk about the next news story.
Okay, so the next story we got is Figurized Standard Ultraman 0. So we got a model kit for Zero, and he comes with a spear. I don't remember having a spear.
Well, it's supposed to be like his No, it's just a random thing, because why not?
Oh.
But yeah, Ultraman Zero is the next one in the lineup of the suit projects, in which Tiga was the first one.
Oh yeah, that's him in the manga.
Yeah, it's
like if he was in the manga.
Yeah, if Zero was in the manga. I was shocked that Zero was next because now I remember. Oh yeah, 10-year anniversary.
No, Zero is like one of the god tiers of Ultraman.
In which I'm a mixed bag right now of it.
I like it. I think it suits him.
It looks good until you get to the head. I think his Zero Eyes.
The Zero Sluggers?
Yeah, the Zero Slugger should have been a bit smaller.
Or like fucking like super. Oh, excuse me. Just super fucking huge.
Yeah. But yeah, the spear weapon, I don't remember Zero ever having a spear weapon. It's just
I was like, I want to prove that Silver Centurion
is
the inspiration for the manga. I wouldn't doubt it. Like, honestly. I wouldn't doubt it at all.
Yeah. Okay, I found it. Okay. We're going to go in trivia. Screw history. I don't want to hear about the capabilities. Trivia. No, nothing saying anything about Ultraman.
Okay, that's just a coincidence.
It's just a cool. You know who is based on Ultraman?
Who?
Ant-Man from the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yeah, everyone thinks he's a writer, but it's like, no,
based on Ultraman.
Because he's big.
Because he can grow. Which is funny because Marvel is now going to make Ultraman comics. Could easily team him up with Ant-Man.
The Giant Man, yeah.
Hank Pym altogether being a member of the Science Patrol.
No, fucking Scott Lang.
Oh, Scott Lang's not a scientist.
Okay, he kind of is. He can build shit. Anyways. Next story.
So more luminous figures. Remember those figures that have the LED lights in them?
Yeah, so now we got Evil Tiga.
Yeah, Evil Tiga and the Keloid from Tiga. I really like the Keloid, so I was really considering picking this piece up. Evil Tiga looks great.
Evil Tiga looks amazing. Holy shit! I think this is the first time I've actually seen him like properly. So I know Tiga Dark is like what? Isn't that like what Tiga is supposed to be?
I think.
Or is this what Tiga was supposed to be?
No, Evil Tiga's in the show. Tiga Dark is from the
movie.
Yeah, he's from Tiga Final Odyssey, which
and that Tiga Dark is what he's actually supposed to be.
Yeah, I think so.
But anyways, I can't wait to see him in the show.
Yeah, I think he shows up in like almost the later half of the show, like in the next 10 episodes or so.
Okay.
This Luminous set is going for 5,000 yen and coming out in May of 2020.
Man, they look pretty good.
I'm thinking of probably picking up a Zaffi for my Zaffi collection.
There you go.
But you know what would be really cool?
Hmm?
You buy like all these sets, and then you get like you build like a little diorama.
City in there,
yeah,
just
with all the
fighting.
city and such.
That'd be cool.
Have it set like nighttime, so the LED lights really pop.
Yep.
That'd be cool.
Sure.
Yeah. I was also thinking when making my own Ultraman comic. Oh yeah, my Ultraman needs a grunt. I'm gonna have to listen to a bunch of grunts.
We just go, Hua!
Fuck.
Big.
Baby.
Big. Ultraman Baby.
That's a. You don't want to see Ultraman Baby. It's horrifying.
I've seen them in capsules. Yeah.
Yeah, the capsule things. Now I'm just thinking of Baby from Dragon Ball GT.
Yeah, it wasn't one of our like fucking titles. It's like Ultraman don't come from eggs. Like.
I feel like that was a title.
It was a title, yeah. It's like Ultramans don't come from eggs. Like.
You know, I always thought Ultraman came from eggs. Alright, and we got our last news story. See, news didn't go for that long.
Okay, so this was fucking out of nowhere, and I actually think I mentioned it at least one time where I was like, man, wouldn't it be great if the Ultraman manga got like a live action series? Because like we got a cartoon, and I was like, okay, but then Subaraya fucking put on a GoFundMe or Kickstarter.
Yeah, so, okay, let me properly explain it.
Yeah.
So, the studio that made the CGI anime of the manga Ultraman started a crowdfunding campaign for a live-action adaptation. And it needed a lot of backers. It needed 5 million yen to get back started. In which the actual voice actors from the show were going to do it. We don't really have a release date, but there are some like special giveaway things. And looking at it now,
it has 52 days left.
It has 52 days left as of this recording, and they already hit their
they're way over their max.
Yeah, they hit their budget.
And more so. Thanks to 348 backers. Like, well done.
People really want this.
Yeah, no, you know what? Because like the anime's like I've only watched one episode, and like I've seen like clips from when you were watching it. It's good, but like I'd be more interested in seeing this live action.
So would I. But yeah, it's like preview rights. There's also this thing where like if you backed it, you get a dog tag from the Science Patrol with whatever name you want on it.
That's cool.
So I would like that. I wish I could back this so that I could have a dog tag from the Science Patrol, just gar.
Yeah.
And people who back this also get a Blu-ray copy of it.
That's cool.
But the thing is, like, this is only in Japan.
Yeah.
To back this, so it's like if we got it, wouldn't really get. Also, your name gets credited in the credits for those who backed it.
Wouldn't that be sweet?
Just gar.
No, we just put Ultraranger.
Ultraranger.
You'll be like, who is this Ultraranger?
We have storyboards.
Actors.
Yeah, the actors who voice Shinjiro and Dan Moriboshi will be reprising their roles as said characters in the suits. And the people who did the theme song for the show, of course, will also Old Codex will be doing a new song.
That's cool. Yeah, and we also got them in their suits, and they look really good.
Mm-hmm. Which I think it was this we showed Cell, and he was like, wow.
Wow.
Yep.
Anyways, this is exciting. Like, this was out of fucking nowhere.
It just happened, and it was like...
Oh, okay. And now, like, we were, like, me and Gar were like, oh, it'd be cool if it was funded, because we'd love to see this live action. And then, like, the next day we looked, and it was already funded, and we're like, oh, I guess it's happening now.
Think of it. This got funded faster than Jason David Frank's White Dragon fan film.
Oh, God.
That movie didn't make its budget, so it got canceled. This, within a span of like 2 days when it was up, already got its budget.
Yeah, and then Wonderful 101 had like a Kickstarter for a remaster for that game. Only needed $50,000. It's like in the millions now after like a few days. People want this fucking remaster.
I love when people are like, all right, this is what I recommend for everyone. If you're starting like a Patreon or doing some sort of like goal, keep it small. You never want anything too big.
Or just make it something that people fucking want. Like, or Jesus, don't do a stupid fucking thing like, oh, the original fucking Power Rangers Toku from Jason David Frank. It's like, no, we don't want that.
No, because everyone's done with Jason David Frank. Are you looking at how much the Wonderful 101 has?
Yeah, so they only need $50,000. They're now at 1 million, like 1.4 million.
So they made their budget and more some.
Yeah, and they have 28 days to go left in the campaign still.
That's good for them.
Yeah.
At least then they'll put all the money towards making the game a lot better.
Yeah, they've kept adding goals and keep like surpassing them.
Who knows? They might add more stuff.
Yeah, Wonderful 101's a cool game I think you'd like. It's like a tokusatsu game.
I saw bits of it. It kind of reminds me of My Hero Academia a bit.
Yeah. It's just a group of people who become superheroes and they all work together.
So it's like Big Hero 6.
Kinda, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, well, Ichi's probably gonna get it, so we can all play it together. It's really cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hey, remember Chroma Squad?
Yeah. No, that's actually a fun game.
It is. I just never got around to playing it.
You need to make an Ultraman DLC.
I would like to see, like I was thinking of it the other day, I would like to see...
Do a Chroma Squad-like game, but like with Ultraman.
I would like to see an Ultraman game. And not like City Shrouded in Shadows.
We still need to get that.
I
Darkness.
finally saw reviews of it. It's not that good.
No, of course not. Well, it's because you're there to just see the battles happening.
Yeah, but
like you're there to see Godzilla fight Belial or something.
Nope. That's the thing. None of the IP, like none of the characters, share screen time together.
What?
Because of rights issues.
Oh.
So you never see like Ultraman fight Godzilla.
That's gay or dumb. That's really dumb. Okay, fuck that game then.
Yeah.
No, that's what I was excited for.
I was excited for it too.
Fuck them. Well, anyways, so yeah, we're excited. We're like,
what's
been happening with Ultraman the past like 6 months?
Last year or so.
Past year, just everything's been fucking going their way. Ever since they got all their rights back, like the international rights back, they're like, let's fucking go AM.
Well, yeah, because
I'm proud of them.
Keeping the legacy alive.
Yeah, like think about it. Back in like 2013 with Ginga, they were like small, barely done anything.
Oh no, Subaru was on the verge of bankruptcy.
Yeah, and then Ginga gave them that little shroud of hope, and then they were able to make Ginga S, which was the series they wanted to do originally. And then they made X, which did well. Then they did Orb, which did fucking phenomenal.
Apparently, Ginga was like a huge success with teenagers. Because, the characters are all teenagers, so it's like...
It's relatable.
Yeah, it's relatable, like, them with their future. And I'm not going to bring up that other podcast that decided to just kick the shit out of Ginga.
Oh, yeah, that's stupid. Fuck them. Yeah, so, like, well done, Super Raya. You've done really well for yourself, and you've earned, like, everything you've done. So, well done. Keep it going, please.
Now I just want to know when. You know what? I don't even know when this live action adaptation is coming out, but that's fine because I want them to take as much time as they want.
Yes, no, don't rush this, guys. Like, make it really good. I need to finish the anime.
Have it please based more on the manga instead of the anime.
Yeah, make it like a true manga adaptation.
Oh, that would be so good. Get high. It's his actual actor to come back.
Get actual, like, when Jack comes around, like, actually get, like, an American actor to play him.
I'm just saying, people, that I'm available.
You as Ultraman Jack, that'd be funny.
Oh, I would love that. Hanging around with CGI freaking characters and such. Yeah. So, that is it for news.
Alright, so this week we're talking about Ultraman episode 34, Tiga episode 34, and then... We decided, you know what, we've missed talking about Taiga so fucking much that we were like, fuck it, we'll just talk about an episode of Taiga. So we're talk about episode 17.
Yeah, all these episodes kind of merged together the last few months, but it's been 2 months for us since we've actually watched Taiga.
Yeah.
Almost 3.
Yeah.
So we're like, you know what, rest of Taiga's subbed. Let's just watch it. So, yeah, let's first talk about Ultraman.
What the fuck happened?
What
is with this episode?
The Looney Tunes took over?
So yeah, episode 34, Present from the Sky. Yeah, this was a fucking present from the sky. So I need to get into the most fucking, fucked up thing. So there's, weird weather happening. There's snow. I don't even know if it was, a few days later or something. Cause
No, it was the same day.
It was the same day.
It
just went from snow to rain?
Yeah, it went from snow, and then it got warmer during the day, so it started to rain.
Oh my god, yeah.
Because this came out in, March, so it was, snowing, but then it got warmer.
Yeah, so, Cap's at a fucking meeting or something like that.
No, he's just out and about.
Oh, okay, he's out and about. So, Fuji gets a contact from him, and, Fuji's in the middle of eating. And she's struggling to, wash it down with water, because, sometimes you eat food, it gets...
I think it was a chili thing she was eating, so it was a bit spicy.
Well, not even that. I think it was just sometimes you put too much food in your mouth and you can't swallow it all, so you need to loosen it with water. So she just had her mouth full, and so she goes to the Hayato. It's oh, can you bring Cap's umbrella to him? And Hayato's yeah, sure. So the man legit goes to the Beetle with the umbrella like waves at him, and you just see like Hayato like salute him with the umbrella, drops it out of the VTOL, Cap catches it, and I'm like, no, he would have been fucking impaled in the head with that fucking umbrella from that long of distance. Bullshit, he caught that. And Gar's like, oh yeah, what about the speed? I'm like, no, I'm still on this umbrella thing. Fuck that, no.
The dude just committed suicide the next scene after by jumping off a building.
Some guy fucking kills himself and Gar's like, wasn't that horrible? I'm like, no, Gar, people fucking throw themselves off buildings all the time. The umbrella's the most important thing here to question.
Hell, there's a song called Jump, all because the lead singer was in a hotel room and nothing on TV was just, oh, this guy's gonna jump, to the point where he got pissed off and he's like, jump!
Go ahead and jump!
Or at least to Crimson Caster or Ultra Raven, that's the origin of that song.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Yeah, just like, you know, that's like, oh, Gar, we're gonna be landing soon. Here, can you take my can you bring my freaking luggage into the house? No, I'm sorry.
Just again in the Looney Tunes effects.
Yeah, this is what, like, I swear to God, they, like, whoever directed this episode, like, was watching Looney Tunes, they're like,
You want to know the funniest thing about the director of this episode? He was the higher-ups were mad at him for this episode.
Yeah, they probably gave him too much creative control, and they're like, what have we done?
No, he's like, why is this so silly? It shouldn't be so silly.
Yeah, we're near the finale of this fucking show, dude. And he's like, So, our kaiju of this episode is the Megaton monster Skydon, and he has a name called Skydon, but he's not even like a bird or winged kaiju or anything.
It's because he fell from the sky.
Yeah, he fell from a meteor.
No, he was the meteor.
Yeah, no, okay, yeah.
He fell from the sky at dawn. Yeah. Skydon. So,
the thing with Skydon is that he's super fucking heavy. Like,
he is.
He is like, do we know how much he actually fucking weighs?
I think it was 20,000 tons or 200,000 tons.
Hang on, Skydon. Not Skydome. Skydome. Skydome knows. Yeah, he's 200,000 tons.
He is one of the heaviest kaijus.
I wouldn't doubt if he is the heaviest kaiju, because kaijus usually go from like 40 to 60,000 tons. So yeah, this is a heavy boy.
Yeah,
and you know what? It shows. Like the
ground
4 times.
The ground around him was crumbling as he's walking.
So he looked familiar. He reminded me of Gubula a little bit.
He reminded me a lot of Gubula as well, like design wise. But then it was like, nope, it's a reuse.
It's a Gamma Kajira suit. Like it's just a remake of a suit. And what's funny is because they actually mentioned Gamma Kajira in the episode, so they're like, oh yeah. So like 3-4 times they try to fucking defeat this guy. They try shooting him down with the VTOL. That doesn't do anything. They try to like lift him up with 3 VTOLs. That doesn't work. Ultraman tries to fucking fight him. That doesn't do anything.
In which I think this is one of the earliest times Ultraman showed up in an episode.
Yeah.
Because I timed it. He showed up at the 11-minute, 52-second mark. That is, I honestly believe that is the earliest Ultraman has ever shown up in this entire show.
Yeah, no, because we've had times where he like shows up in the last minute.
Which, because I only say one of the earliest because I'm not entirely sure about the first episode.
Mm-hmm. And then, so, like, you know, we get, like, his music when he's fighting and stuff like that.
Dun, dun, dun,
dun, dun, dun. And then, so he's fighting, and he's trying to lift up Skydon to, like, get him, throw him in space. And then you just hear dun, 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 and then he, like, falls onto him. And, like, yeah, the music actually, like, fucking, like, drowns itself out. Yeah, it's like when, like, an orchestra's playing, and then, like, one of the instrument, like, people wielding the instruments gets like knocked over or something, and then it's like
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, that's a naked guy running across the stage.
Okay.
I don't know. That's. I feel like the situation would call for the music doing that.
But yeah. Operation Wirelock was their first time.
Yeah, Operation Wirelock, and then we got Plan 2, which was Operation Autogyro, which, like, okay, they strapped like a helicopter blades to him.
Like,
I thought it was at first a hat. Like, I thought they were gonna put it on his head. So that's why I played like the facepalm clip in front of you, because I thought that's what it was. Like it was for like his head, like one of those like spinny hats that like those stupid kids wear.
You mean like what Doc Brown's kid wore in the animated Back to the Future cartoon?
Yeah.
It's funny. Someone did the scientific logic behind that. It's like, no, you'd be strangling yourself if you could fly with that hat, because you're putting so much pressure on your face while flying.
Yeah. Yeah, so they tried that, and, like, they go to celebrate, and he crashes because by the time he got up almost to the atmosphere, like, the
propeller went.
The propeller, like, gave, and then he just sunk like a fucking stone back to Earth. And, like, so it's funny how, like, they're, like, celebrating with beer and stuff like that, and it's like, nope. So then we get to Plan 3, which is Operation Rocket Bomb.
Operation Rocket Bomb.
Yeah. So they tried to do what they did with Gum Kachira, which is stick a rocket up his ass.
Stick a rocket.
And so they do. They succeed, but it's not enough to get him off the ground. So it's literally just annoying him. Like he's standing up and he's like, ah!
And he starts chasing them, and this is how cartoony it was. They were being chased by the monster, and they're like they keep tripping over themselves. Or it's like, Arashi, use your spider shot. Okay, can't do it. Turns around, realizes they're like farther ahead of him. He's like, no,
save yourself.
Run away.
So yeah, so that doesn't work, and then
they do this cute little cartoony thing because they're by like I don't know what they're called, but like
so,
the
like,
stone things that you put in water.
Well, no. So what they were they planted them on the beach back in like the war till like World War II to like prevent like troops and stuff from ships from getting on the beach.
Yeah, I'm looking up what they're called. Okay.
Stony things on beach.
It just shows me pictures of rocks.
Yeah, they're stones, not rocks.
Anyways, yeah, I'm not gonna find them because I just put in rocks. They are warware. You know what? Screw it. Not gonna find it. I just like how like each Science Patrol member is like hiding behind one. So like they all kind of lift their heads up like in like different areas. It's like, oh my goodness, this is so cartoony.
So then they do the last plan, which is Operation Monster Ballooning, which they pretty much pull a King Kong versus Godzilla, where like they
a reverse King Kong versus Godzilla.
They strap him with balloons.
They put a balloon inside him.
Oh yeah, they filled him up with hydrogen. That's right.
Yeah, they put a balloon
up his anus.
Up his anus. Cap specifies his anus.
Yeah, his anus, and so they shoot him and they fill him up with hydrogen, and like it was so funny to see him just blow up. Like, props to them for being able to make a 200,000-ton kaiju weightless. That's impressive. No, think about how much hydrogen would you have to put in him just to fucking do that?
See, this is the film theories that Matt Pat should be doing.
Fucking Ultraman theories.
An Ultra theory.
How much hydrogen?
Well, Lane looks that up. It reminded me a bit from the first Shrek movie when Shrek grabs the frog and like he blows into it, make it look like a balloon.
Mm-hmm.
It was that cartoony. Like they're all happy, they're going back to the base because everything's finally over with.
And they have beer and food.
But then the defense force shot down Skydon because they didn't realize or they didn't find out about the operation in time. You can't find an answer, can you?
Okay, so... So it requires 406 liters of hydrogen to lift 1 pound. So, how many pounds? I love we're doing this.
It's honestly a very fascinating question if you think of it.
How many pounds in
20,000 tons?
No, 200,000 tons.
Oh, sorry, 200,000 tons. How many pounds is that?
So that's 200,000 pounds equals. Oh my god, that's like 4 trillion 400 or yeah 4.4 like 4 trillion 40 billion 924 million 524 pounds. So that's how much fucking hydrogen. Like that's a lot of fucking hydrogen. Like that's a lot.
Where did you even find it all?
I just yeah, like look at the number. That's a fucking huge number.
Where did they find all the hydrogen?
I don't know. It's the year 1993. Anything is fucking possible.
It's there's just right beside the convenience store. There's just the hydrogen store.
Yeah.
Bought the entire stock.
Oh my god.
Waffles, tasty waffles, waffles.
And I think it was like 493 liters. So like divide that by that. That's like 1 point something gazillion liters of fucking hydrogen. You need to lift that fucker. That's a lot of fucking hydrogen.
It would have taken days to fill him.
Yeah, they did it in a matter of fucking seconds. Like, bullshit. Wow. Like, this is why you don't read into fucking... Like, this is why I don't try to read into, like, shit like this with movies and TV shows, because it doesn't matter.
Changing the past doesn't affect your present.
Like, people fucking complain, like, oh, this Ant-Man shouldn't be able to shrink that much, it's impossible. I'm like, don't think about it.
Because he shrinks down to, like, smaller than oxygen.
Yeah! Just don't fucking think about it.
But he probably has his own oxygen tank.
Exactly, yeah. Magic. Doctor Strange, that's the answer.
Magic.
But yeah. And then he...
he gets shot down by the defense force. He's about to crash straight into Tokyo. Hayata, as Ultraman, he's like...
Well, no. Hayata first goes to, like, runs out, and, like, Cap's like, no, Hayata, look out. And so what does he do? Like, Hayata goes up to transform, and he uses a spoon. Shit, wrong thing. Ha!
And that was the biggest thing that director got. Like,
because you made the joke with the fucking spoon?
Yeah. Because, like they were talking about on set, because there was this 1989 documentary about, like, the making of Ultraman and such, and they specify on this scene where they actually recreate it. And it's like, wait, take the spoon with you. It's like, why do I take the spoon? Because I'm going to turn to Ultraman. Don't worry about it. And that's like, they're up on the roof, and they're like, all right, action! Run! Lift the hand up! You realize it's a spoon! Throw it away! Higher-ups got mad at him, because he's like, he's our hero. He shouldn't make mistakes.
No, but I like to think they were drunk when they were celebrating. That's my excuse.
But yeah,
I thought it was funny.
And that's why he's like, come on. Sometimes people just need to be funny.
Yeah, like I could see some of them doing that now, Ultraman now.
They do.
Yeah.
Remember in Orb, when he had the popsicle?
Yeah.
Alright, time to...
Yeah, I think that was probably a reference to that.
It is.
Oh, okay.
But, like, they do it from time to time. Where, like, Ultraman has, like, the host of Ultraman has, like, a different item in there. They did it in Rue. With, one time with Isami, he has the walkie-talkie, he has the device in his hand. He's like, yeah. Wrong thing.
Yeah, so Ultraman just crashes into him.
Wait a minute. Gamma Kajira. How did I beat him?
Crashed into him.
Crash into him. I'm gonna crash into this guy because he's like a balloon.
And then it just ends.
It just ends because
it
spring.
ends with like Fuji being like in a kimono, and she's like, "Oh, it's gonna be spring soon, yay!" And he gets pooped on.
He gets pooped on.
And he's like, "Oh," and they're all like, "Ha
ha 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 ha." Hey, where's Hoshino?
And that was it. So this episode was fucking crazy, but I loved it.
I love this episode it's
a little bit. You know what? I like to think of it as it's a little bit of fun before we get like really serious near the end.
Trust me, next episode's very dark in its tone, like in its story.
Yeah, it's because probably they were like, no, we're firing this guy.
He didn't get fired, but apparently he just got the producer, like the higher ups, really pissed off.
Yeah,
because he did things his way.
Yep.
My way. So, we're already at the hour mark. Might as well talk about Tiga.
Yep.
So, episode 34, To the Southern Limit.
Ooh.
It's not as good as the Ultraman episode. At least say that. So yeah, General Saiwa, who's the member of who's like
he's
the
the
head,
general of the United Nations.
Yeah, the head of the TPC.
He's evil.
He's not evil. Just aliens were dicking around with him.
That's why I'm air quoting, guard.
Giant air quotes.
That no one can see, Liam.
Because like, hang on, why are we dressed up? This is an audio podcast.
Just as Ty. Yeah. We're naked every episode. No.
That's Cell.
What are our options?
What are our options?
So, like, this episode, like, I kind of had trouble paying attention because I kind of didn't really care what was going on. Because, like, I kind of predicted everything that was happening. It's like, oh no, they're taking over this island and they're going to take over the world and stuff. And like, it's aliens. They're just taken over by aliens.
Yeah. And
surprise, surprise, they were taken over by aliens.
Yeah, the biological weapon Desmonia?
Yeah, it was just a head.
Yeah, because apparently this next episode, like the episode after this, apparently according to the Ultra Wikis, like we see who built the like these aliens.
But like General Sawai or whatever like that, they're like, oh no, his plane is like the jet mysteriously disappeared. I'm like, I swear to God, if it's those fucking little microbe aliens again. Like the third time now. I thought they fucked off. I thought they were like, bye.
No, we're back.
No, 2 times we already had them. We don't need a third.
Rule of 3. They just show up again like.
They already took Shinjo's sister's boyfriend. We don't need any more suffering from them.
They took a lot from us.
Just in the dub. I must go now.
I must go.
Why? I must. It's my destiny. I'm like, they don't even explain why he fucking just dies.
Daigo, you can swim, right?
What? Oh, no way.
He looks like my mother-in-law. I want that on the Tiga Blu-ray. Milk Creek, give us the Fox Kids.
Give us the 4 Kids dub.
Give us the 4 Kids dub of Ultraman Tiga.
No. So, yeah, like, I don't remember much of this. Like, we find out a bit more about Daigo's origins, which, about fucking time. Because the most we've gotten about him was, oh, he got lost on the beach when he was a kid, and some alien chick helped him out. But now we know how he got into Guts.
Yeah, so apparently Daigo was a member of the TPC as a Defense Force officer.
Yes, or he was a transportation, liaison.
Yeah, which 3 years before the show started, the general was going to be kidnapped by aliens.
They're actually even lifting up his...
Yeah, they're even lifting up the car. It's like, oh no, he's actually... Cause it's like, what's the Spielberg movie?
Oh, Close Encounters of the Third Kind?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to make a joke about E.T.
Oh.
But just, this, it looks like the flying saucer from...
E.T.
Not E.T., the other one.
Oh, Close Encounters
of
of the Third
Close
Kind.
Encounters of the Third Kind. But which Daigo hops up on his van, grabs the general out of his car. He's like, alright, we're going to have to jump it. And he jumps out, in which the general likes his passion. He's like, he's a good worker. He saved my life.
Get his name.
What's his name? I don't know. He's just a transport officer. Get his name.
But yeah, it's interesting that before Guts was even formed with the TPC, it was like the United Nations Defense Force, and then it got turned TPC. He made the TPC because he's like, yeah, they're not doing enough. And then he's like, we need more, and we need to establish peace.
Peace in our time.
Peace in our time.
I just want peace.
So yeah, that's what I got from it, and
that's pretty much all you needed.
Yeah, and so we got a bit more on Daigo's origins, and I was actually happy about that.
Yeah, we did get a bit more with the other general of the TPC, Toshioka.
Oh yes, Mr. Turtleneck.
Yeah, Mr. Turtleneck, Mr. Goldeneye.
Yeah, like they go on the island or whatever like that, which has like a huge barrier on it, and I swear to God, it just was giving me flashbacks to the Man with the Golden Gun, which is a James Bond movie. It's it's Scaramanga's island, who played by Christopher Lee.
Oh, Christopher Lee was in it.
He was a Bond villain. Yeah.
He was a Bond villain?
Yeah.
Oh.
He was Scaramanga.
Scaramanga.
Yeah, he had a third nipple.
Oh.
And a golden gun.
But yeah,
and the little butler named Knick Knack.
But yeah, they were on the island because the aliens that took over Saiwa made it a what is that? Sovereign?
A sovereign nation.
Sovereign nation.
Yeah, so it's like we're gonna be
our own little nation.
Micronation.
So Molossia.
Rabonia.
Or Kikassia.
Yes, there you go.
That's pretty much it from that episode.
Yeah, Tiga showed up and he did Tiga stuff.
Yeah,
he went strong type. That's what I was happy about.
He didn't go strong type.
I saw him as red.
No, he did not change form.
What? He looked like he was strong type.
Nope.
Fuck.
Also, it's power type.
Sorry, that's why I meant power. Fuck.
Yeah, and like it doesn't help either that none of the side characters didn't really do anything.
No.
Because there was
not Yasumi, not Hori, not Rina, not Munakata.
Munakata just sat around in the art desi.
Oh yeah, we saw Commander with like in the 3 years ago.
Oh yeah,
she had, like,
Captain Iruma.
Yeah, Iruma, and she had like curlier hair.
Yeah, she had curly hair.
It was weird. I did not like seeing her like that. I like her straight hair. It's better.
It's funny because quick story. I have a friend who grew up with curly hair. She recently had a daughter, like 2 or 3 years back. She's turning 3 this year, in which she's starting to have curly hair. Oh. She posted on Facebook. She's like, "No, why does she have curly hair?" It's like, "Because you had curly hair. It's natural."
Yeah.
Because she always straightens her hair now, so that she no longer has the curly hair.
Just what I don't understand is that my mom's a brunette. My dad had black hair. Why did my brother have red hair, and why do I have red hair? It's super weird.
Oh, just gene combination. I don't know.
But yeah, this episode was okay. Like I just wasn't following it that much because like the Ultraman episode was just more fun.
It just felt lacking in content.
It felt like a very predictable storyline, which like we knew what the end result was going to be.
Like nothing. Like even the alien didn't really. I think it's because the alien didn't really do anything. No,
it wasn't charismatic. It wasn't like a guy going. It was just like a collective. Like it should have been like Alien Bolton or something. Like should have shown up in this. I think that would have been so much more entertaining if it was like a alien or like not even Alien Bolton, but like a Bolton-like alien, just like something like him.
Oh, they were on the island. You could have made the creature look like a crab.
Giant enemy crab. It's weak point for massive damage.
Yeah. Oh, the llama incident.
Yeah.
The llama incident.
So that was Tiga.
Maybe its evolved form will be better in Taiga.
Yeah, maybe. So, Ultraman Taiga episode 17, Guardian Angel. It's a pretty interesting episode. It was a Kana focused one.
Yeah, it's a Kana focused episode once again, in which
she has an old kind of adversary.
Yeah, what was his name? Meek?
Alien Semon Mead.
Yeah, Mead. That's it.
Semon Mead.
Yeah,
so he's an alien Semon.
Yeah, I thought it was semen.
No, it's Semon. Alien Semon Mead.
I would like 200 for la tits now. Sean, that says who reads.
So it was good seeing the whole crew again. because it's been a while.
It's been
but
3
like
months.
we don't see Taiga until like fucking like 3/4 in the episode, and that's a complaint I have again. Like
as like for the show overall.
Show overall is that they're not focusing enough on the Ultraman himself. The Ultraman feels like an add-on.
It feels like
to
an
a drama.
Feels like an afterthought.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, we need to include Taiga somewhere in this.
Oh, okay. And that's why I feel like they shouldn't have done 3 Ultraman, because that's just too much to work with. Because you have 3 Ultraman to deal with, plus like 4 or 5 groups of characters, and a villain, and then you have a bunch of side characters, plus the Kaijus.
Plus the character of the episode.
Yeah, plus the character of the episode. So that's already so much you have to deal with within like a 22 to 24 minute time slot.
Which, let's cut the opening ending out, plus the next preview. You're dealing with a 20-minute focused episode with so many... This is why I feel like Q-Ranger failed as a show. It had 12 main characters.
And that's why I want Ultraman Z to go back to formula.
Go back to basics.
Yeah. I want it to be like Tiga, where it's like you have a group of an organization of a group of people, one main character, and one Ultraman, and that's it. He carries himself the entire series.
You know, it's been 5 years since X.
Yeah, have a show like X, because X worked so well. It was so well executed.
But we went in like a Tiga format where there isn't like cameos from other Ultraman.
Yeah. Ultraman Z needs to carry himself. He should not be burdened by other Ultramen. Let him be his own thing. That's what the Reiwa era should bring in. Have a new person to carry his own torch. That's what I want.
And have his form changes be different colors, like in Rosso and Bliss.
So, like, Taiga's not awful, but it's trying hard to work with so much.
I honestly think that's why they do the Tri-Squad audio dramas.
And those are fantastic.
And
have that. I want a Titus movie. I want a Fuma movie. A Taiga movie. Well, we are getting a Taiga movie, but like I want Titus and Fuma's origin stories in a form of a movie or a little mini series.
B cinema.
There you go. That'd be fantastic. You have one half Titus, one half Fuma.
Yeah, like Kamen Rider Taiga.
Yeah, it's like those. It's like the Kamen Rider V cinema.
Ultraman Taiga, Tri-Squad Gaiden, Ultraman Titus, Ultraman Fuma.
There you go.
Hell, Tregear is getting a canonical novel about his origin.
I hope we get to see what he looks like before he became.
It's a novel.
No, but like sometimes they have like an illustration of like what.
I would like to see that.
Yeah. So like, Taiga's not bad, but it's just I'm now seeing more of its flaws and why it's not working as well as everyone wants it to be.
Maybe this is why a lot of people can't really get into Ultraman.
It's because you have to start off at a certain point, like a really good starting point. And that's why Orb's a good starting point. X is a good starting point.
X is definitely a good starting point.
And then like
Ginga's definitely a good starting point.
And if you watch that more, watch the Zero movies and stuff like that. Get into that. And then after that, you watch Jeed because you know Zero and then you know Belial and it's like, well, here's his son. And Jeed's fantastic. And then if you want a little bit of fun with some family goodness, you watch Rube. Rube's that like Full House kind of drama you got there. It's like the sitcom.
The Fuller House.
Yeah, it's the sitcom Ultraman.
Now I feel like adding like the
laugh tracks.
Laugh
tracks.
He just
turns
like
off the TV.
Stuff.
Fucking eyes, and I hate that guy. Oh, that'd be great. But just
Asahi. Woo!
Just Eisen, Ultraman all time.
No, just I'm going to bed. It's noon. Because that actually happened in Room. Because Isami's like, I'm going to bed, and his dad's like, Asahi's like, I'm upset. Me too.
And I think
it's only noon.
I think the other problem too with Taiga is that in terms of how we've been watching it in small increments. When like this is where your logic guard really would work well. It's like we need to binge the fucking rest of it and then just talk about it. So I feel like that's you and I sometime next week need to like take just like an afternoon or something and just binge the rest of fucking Taiga. Or just get some snacks, sit down, and just binge the rest of Taiga.
Do what we do with the Godzilla movies: pizza, beer, Ultraman.
It's so we'll do that. We're just gonna binge the rest of fucking Taiga.
Yeah, I almost stepped on sauce.
So, anyways, going back to the episode.
Yeah, going back to the episode. So,
sorry for being serious and real there.
Yeah. So, Kana has a friend from many years ago when she was part of the police. Apparently, she was a member of the police. Or,
yeah, and then
what else are they called? The special police decorator or something? I don't know.
But yeah, they actually brought up the incident with the little alien girl, and that was really sad to remember because she got taken away to be like experimented on, and it's like, oh, and that's what forced Kana to like make
Men in Black.
Make Aegis. So
Men in Black.
Yeah. So
Men in Black International. Don't go see it.
God knows that's the one movie I saw a trailer for, and I was like, I don't want to see this. Like,
no,
I refuse.
No, because everyone that saw that trailer was like, no.
It's just Thor and Valkyrie.
No. Anyways, Mead or
Mead. That's Mead.
Oh, it's Meek. Oh, Meek's dead.
See you later, new Meek. See you later, new Doug.
But yeah, at first, I couldn't stand this guy. At least for his little opening bit, I couldn't stand him. Like, I looked at Lane, I'm like, I already hate this guy.
Yeah, no, like, I was just I feel like he'll get better.
Then he did get better.
He did get better.
As scenes went on. Because he's like, oh, I'm being hunted by these 3 killer aliens. Because I went to jail and I kind of spilled some beans on some
on the Villains Guild,
on the alien mob or the OB, as I call them. And basically, I'm meeting up with some fellow aliens of mine. They're going to take me home. I need you guys to do your service and help me help you.
You're gonna pay us, right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Of course I will.
I owe you one in the future.
Okay, let's go protect me. And so we, so Kana first sends Hiroyuki and Homari to like protect him, but he's like, no, I don't know who these fucking guys are.
I don't be around men.
I want you to protect me.
And what do we see Kana do? Actually get in a proper uniform.
Yeah, she puts on the hat and the coat, and I'm like, it has a baton, and I was like, hey.
And then I realized, oh yeah, they never made that DX toy, the baton.
No, I don't think they would have done that. And then we see Parika with like her hair bunned up, and she puts on these like
dorky little
round,
glasses.
like black rounded glasses, and I was like, no, she's a cutie.
Yeah. Oh, what was I gonna say?
Well, you said something when we were watching the episode about like they should have gotten Parika's original actor again.
Yeah. So you know how they switched Parika's actress before they started filming?
Mm-hmm.
I noticed that for the majority of these episodes for like Ultraman Taiga, she's not really in the show that much, so I wouldn't think it probably would have caused that much controversy. But then again, I don't want to live in that universe. I want to live in the universe where she is Parika because she is very adorable.
She is adorable.
And I'm sorry, just that smile, man.
She has a pretty sweet smile. Kana has a really nice smile, too.
That smile just gets me.
But you know who has a really good smile? Margot Robbie.
You know
Birds of Prey in theaters.
you know who does have a good smile? Kirasaki in this episode.
Oh my god, what a piece of shit.
I know, Kirasaki has
The man's stalking Hiroyuki like so hard, it's not even funny.
He's gone off the deep end.
It's just like, hi Hiroyuki, I like you.
It's weird. He calls him by his full name.
Yeah.
That's when you know someone's gone crazy.
I just want to have like a lollipop and just be like,
It's funny because in the next episode preview, you see him with a lollipop.
Yeah. So it's like, oh!
Hello.
Like, have you seen the man with popcorn, ice cream?
He conducted music.
He set an umbrella and went slow, quick, slow, quick.
You know who he is? He's Juggler if he went off the deep end.
Juggler wasn't off the deep end?
No, because Juggler still had a brain.
Yeah, but he was a little bit fucking nuts. I would like to see those two fight. Just him, Kei, and Kirasaki all fucking fighting.
Oh, you know Kei would get his ass whooped.
He'd be like, "Oh, But yeah, no, I'd like to actually see a legit fight between Ultraman Tiga and Juggler's Juggler. That'd be a fucking awesome fight. Now you need to get the figure out of Juggler and just
Now that's a Suicide Squad movie I would love to see.
Ooh, just have all the villains work together to like.
Oh wait, we do have that. It's called Darkness. Darkness Heals.
Oh yeah, just fucking like Father Vulture just being like,
worst of the worst.
we need your help. Well, I was like,
No. It's just listen. We need your help. And Juggler's is just like Juggler's just tied up in a chair.
Belial's just trapped in his dimension.
What do you know?
Is Guy going to be here? No, Guy will not be here. Oh, well,
Good.
Accept your help then.
No, just good. Now all China will know you are here. Perfect.
So we also the Kaiju of this episode is a dear old friend,
Demaga
from X.
Hi, Demaga.
Yeah.
Guess we're saving some money here, but yeah, that's fine.
Hey, Demaga was always cool.
Nice to see you again, Demaga.
Got a vinyl of him.
I do, and which I put once I finally got my X vinyl. It's kind of upsetting because X overtowers it.
Oh, oof.
Which is why I kind of like how nowadays they make the DX vinyl figures of the kaijus to make them look taller.
Yeah, no, that's great.
I'm shocked they haven't made any new generation monsters yet for the figure arts line. But anyways, we keep getting off track. So yeah, Kurosaki makes Hiroyuki decide. He's like, are you going to choose the people of the city? Or are you going to go save your friends? Which one are you going to do?
And he looks over and he has...
Hiroyuki Kudo.
And he looks over at his friends, and he knows he has confidence in them that like
Omari can kick anyone's ass.
Omari's a badass. He can fucking kick it. Yeah, he can kick anyone's ass. So here and like Taiga's like saying to him, he's just like, we have to stop the kaiju. Like
it's morphing time.
Like it's like Taiga in the Will Smith pose, just with Demaga.
It's funny because that's one of our thumbnails.
I know. I remember that. I was like, we need to do that. So he turns into Taiga, and like I like that Taiga's actually being a bit silly because he was like, and then he gets, like, knocked out.
Ah, shit!
Fuck! That's
try to switch up for me.
Ow!
Oh, I've been there. That hurts.
Oh yeah, I've hurt myself so much that I've gone like.
Yeah. And since this is the second episode since its debut, Tristerium.
Yeah, and
just fire.
So we do confirm that it is a fusion of all three of them.
Yes.
Even though I wish
there was more.
Wish they kind of symbolized that a bit more in the design.
Yeah, but I think it's more of like their power together become like it's not like an actual. It's not a physical fusion. It's like in a bond fusion. I
just want to see Taiga with like Titus's like physique, just muscle, super muscle.
You know, I kind of wish Ultraman kind of had like the Dragon Ball logic of fusions, of how there could be two types of fusions.
Yeah.
Because honestly, that's one of the cool things about Dragon Ball. There's two types of fusions.
The fusion dance and then the Potara rings.
And I like how there's a different combination. And
yeah, it was still better though.
Oh yeah, Mead died.
He did, but he took a shot for Kana because Kirisaki's a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Like, he has like a gun, he's like, and then like throws it away.
Evidence. Yeek.
And then
he freaking mindfucks Hiroyuki.
Yeah, he like shows him in the base, and he's just like, "Hello, Ultraman Taiga," and it's like, how do you fucking know that?
I know everything.
So then he transforms into Trigger, but he doesn't use the Trigger Eye?
Yeah. Trigger Eye.
And I think the Trigger Eye is just kind of like it's just for show.
It's just, I'm an Ultraman, see, I even got my own transformation device.
Yeah. And I was surprised he actually referred to himself as Ultraman Trigger, because I thought he didn't like being referred to as one.
It's not that he doesn't refer to be referred to as an Ultraman. Think of him as like a gray Jedi.
A neutral Jedi. Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't believe in the concept of good or evil.
No, he's fucking more evil.
We're all the same.
Yeah.
It's just you guys think there is such thing as heroism.
Yeah.
Or enemies. We're all the same.
Yeah.
I definitely want to get that Trigger figure art though. Now.
It's pretty.
It is premium Bandai, but I'll buy that.
Whatever. So this is an okay episode. Like, it's been a while since we watched Taiga, so I gotta get back into it. So
Yeah,
like that's why I feel like it's a good idea that we're going to be binging the rest of the series, because now we'll have like 7 episodes to binge.
Yep.
Yeah. So
8 episodes. That's enough.
yeah.
Plus the audio dramas, but I feel like still waiting for the rest of those to be subbed, which I feel like later on down the road we'll talk about them once in a while.
Yeah, we'll do just like a whole special where we just talk about all of them.
Yeah, I think that would be too much, but maybe like every 5 or so episodes, like we did with Gridman, we'll talk about
We'll do like
tries.
2 of them or something.
Yeah, we'll do 2 of them.
That sounds good. Yeah. So this is a long episode, but that's good.
You know what? We need. They're fine once in a while.
Yeah, and like I feel like we talked a lot about what's wrong with Taiga and what I'd like to expect from Ultraman Z. So that's what I want. We need no more like multi Ultraman at the start. Like it's okay if you like introduce 1 or 2 more like later in the series, but like don't start off with like 3.
Especially when you only have 25 episodes.
Exactly. Like we need him to be standalone. Carry himself.
He is the Ultraman.
Exactly.
Ultraman Jonius now streaming on YouTube.
So yeah, so next week's episode, or next episode of Taiga, apparently
It's Komare.
yeah, but Titus has something called the Astro Beam, and I'm interested to see what that is.
Also, Zeton.
Yeah, Zeton shows up.
Zeton and Bemular both show up.
Oh.
So it's like, oh hey, look, it's the first monster from Ultraman
And
the last monster from Ultraman.
That has to be a reason. There has to be a reason.
I
why
think
it's
around the time of that episode's release, it was Hayate's 80th birthday.
Oh, that's cute. Cool.
So yeah, everyone, it's been a long episode, but I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it very much.
Especially since it's our first, what would you call this, pendium digit? Because it's episode 111.
Yeah.
111.
Fuck. I'm glad we've done that many episodes so far.
Yep. And,
slowly catching up to cast.
you know, more.
Oh my god.
More to go.
Jeez. Got a busy rest of the year.
More shows.
And I gotta watch all the Cosmos, but I'm on a Star Wars kick right now, so I'm almost done Clone Wars. Then I'm gonna watch Rebels. I'm gonna watch Resistance.
What's the difference?
Then I'll watch Cosmos.
So this was episode 111 of Kaiju Sentai Ultraranger Zero the Menace. And
see fucking Schwabafet.
And Schwa for now. Schwa for now.
Schwa for now.
Bat.